So what's the grape explorer talking about today? So one of my favorite things is white Burgundy. And we all know white Burgundy is probably the most expensive white wines in all of the world. There's a reason for it, and now I'm going to explain a little bit about it. But we're going to go to our Burgundy map and show you exactly what we're talking about. We're in the area of Puligny Montrachet. Oh yes, that Montrachet name, we love it, and it's right here. So you can see it borders Chardonnay, Montrachet. Quite different and unique, these wines, Chardonnay and Puligny, and I'm going to talk about that today. But we've got a very, very interesting producer that we met, and we're going to be representing in the New York, New Jersey metro market, and we're very excited to introduce them to New York. It's called Domaine La Choupette. Look how beautiful this label is. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the family. It's owned by the Gutrin brothers. It was created 1992. It's based in the middle of Chardonnay. Jean-Christophe's in charge. And, they're making really, really good wines. But we wanted to show you this particular vineyard right here, which is a Premier Cru, and it's called Sous Le Puits. And it's at the top of the hill, so you can see it borders Meursault. And this is very, very interesting. This is all Premier Crus, but look, this is Nirvana over here. Look, Montrachet. And you've got right over here, Batard, Montrachet. These wines can range anywhere about $1,000. Ouch, a bottle. But then when you start moving a little bit over here, these are the Premier Crus in Puligny Montrachet. They are at the top of the hill right here. And, they have a parcel, what we call, this is divided up between some ownership here. But this is a very, very interesting, it's sourced very close to the hamlet of Blangy, bordering Meursault appellation in the hills of Puligny Montrachet. So we decided to share this with you. This is a 2021, and this is a beautiful expression of Chardonnay. If you've never had Puligny Montrachet, they're sublime. But it's definitely for a special occasion. But there are some people out there that they just demand to have Montrachet in the name of their wine. So Puligny Montrachet are always beautiful wines. Guess why? Because when you smell these wines, you get like grilled almonds, beautiful, like roasted, grilled, beautiful expression on the nose. You get really deep, deep fruit. I would say you get that lemon curd, which is really interesting in Puligny Montrachet. Look at the legs on this wine too. If you can see, it kind of oozes down the glass. This is aged in 50% new oak and 50% one-year-old oak. So they put this into oak. They aged this for about 18 months. And you're going to get the beautiful expression of Puligny Montrachet. Oh, it's such a pleasure to try these wines. I know not everybody can afford Puligny Montrachet. So I'm not here to tout the problem with the prices but it's supply and demand. This is a global commodity. These wines are sold all over the world, everywhere from Hong Kong to Sydney, Australia, to Switzerland, to England. So, and there's only so much produced. I mean, it's a very small amount of wine that's actually produced per domain. But this is a grower. That means that this guy is growing the grapes. They vinify the wine back in the cellars in Chardonnay. And this is not a negociant like Louis Jadot and Joseph Drouin, which actually buy the grapes. They own this parcel. But let's taste this wine just so I can express a little bit about it. Sumptuous. That's all I can say. Now I know the reason why Puligny Montrachet prices are high. This is sublime. And it's not that overpowering, overburdensome Chardonnay that maybe some of you have had in the past, and you've kind of said, this is a little too much oak for me, a little too much fruit for me. This is not high in alcohol at all, but it's what I call sublime. And some of them, and these are wines that'll age. You can put these wines away in the cellar and they'll age for well over 10 years. Again, look at the top of the hill. You're getting all that mineral tone. Meursault is right here. So think about, in Meursault, bigger, richer wines in a lot of ways than Puligny Montrachet. So this is a combination of, we're going to give you that Meursault kind of power and structure, but at the same time, we're going to give that sublime Puligny Montrachet flavor that just oozes with character and everything like that. But just a beautiful expression of the grape Chardonnay. Again, Chardonnay is king in Burgundy. I think it's king in the world. I mean, you know, I love Sauvignon Blanc and I adore Sauvignon Blanc. I think it's great. But Chardonnay done like this in Burgundy is incomparable, and it's very hard to describe to you. Again, this is a Grape Explorer, and I wanted to really share with you a beautiful expression today of white Burgundy that I think is really, really beautiful. Domaine La Choupette. Cheers.